Yay! Okay. Welcome gamers and geeks to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And today we're playing City of Gate 2.0. We're on episode number 39. And we've got 4 players with us today. Would you like to introduce yourselves? Anyone?
Ladies first.
Hey cunts, name's Rullish. I'm today's fly support wizard and resident explodey person. Hope everyone is doing well.
The random sci-fi character in this fantasy game. Yes.
I've got my character's Kiori. She's a Goliath druid cleric.
Yeah.
Fiery.
Firebug potion maker. And yeah.
Oh.
Go on.
I play Gwendolyn Darkmoon, rogue fire extraordinaire, Drowwerat, and the party's just a DPS person.
Yes. You bring the pain.
Yes, with all 5'1", 90 pounds of force.
And
I will be playing Woodcloak today, a dwarven barbarian, and party tank.
Party what?
Party tank.
Party tank, yes. Yes. At least until Viola.
Use the pinky of tank.
So, where did we leave off last time? What happened last time we played?
Last time we played, we decided we went through the part of the town that we had liberated from Old Red Eyes, talked to their leaders. We're trying to make some decisions on how we were going to help them and not like exploit them or whatever. They told us about a haunted part of town, and we decided, hey, that sounds like fun. Let's go explore that. And the first thing we walked into, we ran into a banshee who knocked us all clean out.
Yep.
In one little swoop, just done.
I had so much more planned. But yeah, one banshee. Anyway, go on.
Kioria and Viola both didn't just fall unconscious, they died. While Gwen and Rawlish eventually woke up. Went back outside, found our bookshop neighbor friend who's a lot more than he likes to pretend to be, but
much more than meets the eye, yes.
Yeah, much more than meets the eye. And he brought back Kiori, but could not help Viola at the moment, and everybody was like, okay, how are we going to get her back, or what are we going to do? Where can we find diamonds? Eventually they went and found a local dwarf to ask if the dwarf knew where they could find any diamonds, and the dwarf was like, yes I do. Please follow me to my mines. And they went into a mine that had been abandoned because of monsters.
The dwarf took full advantage of the fact that he had company to clear out an old mine. Yes.
Yep. And we fought a bunch of, I don't remember what they are, but a fair amount of monsters. And right after the fight, we put a pin in the game, and we were picking up from there.
So, level 16 and 4 of you. So yeah, what would you guys be doing right now?
Like it's trying to retrieve the arrows that I've shot. So like a sleight of hand.
Okay. $28. Yep, you got your arrows back.
Well, that was an interesting welcoming party, but we're not going to find what you're looking for this high up. We're going to have to go deeper.
Sounds reasonable.
Do any of you remember what creatures it was you fought last time?
I know what they look like, but I just can't think of what they are. They're like ugly fucking sons of guns.
There's a lot of creatures in D&D that can be described as ugly.
I know. They're one of the like alien looking things that.
Hold on. I'm gonna try and find it. Could be like a picture like from last week.
Oh, you're going to try and scroll all the way up?
Yeah, there's like a fast way you can like
Was it the Krithik?
do it.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think
Or
it
does
was
it look like
Krithik.
a fish alien?
Yes, it did in fact look like a fish alien. As I remember it, I just can't remember what it's called.
Was it this dude?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That
There were a few of those. We killed them.
Yes, you did. You even took out the big one.
Yes, the leader thing.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, there we go.
If I remember correctly, Gwen took it out in like one round.
Yes, you did. Made very short work of it. So you're taking a deeper. You're going deeper. Do you Will the dwarf have installed some form of mine elevator to make it easier to access the various levels?
Elevators are for pussies.
So how would you plan on getting further down then?
Walking down the ramps.
Okay. Do you have carved steps at all, or is it just sloping?
I suppose. I suppose there would be steps. Because just sloping stone floors can get very, very dangerous in caves when it can get wet.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, the
Sorry, I
dwarf.
just had to go grab some.
Okay, go on.
I was just saying I had to grab something, and I briefly missed a minute.
You haven't missed much. The dwarf is about to lead you to some steps carved in the stone that lead down to deeper levels of the mine.
This is a nice little setup you got here, friend.
Thank you.
How long is it taking you to dig it? Have you done it yourself?
Mostly, and it takes time, but all quality work does.
Of course. I mean, look at these joists. These are some, this is masterful here, Rob. This is masterful work, if you don't mind me saying.
Strange praise from one such as you.
He's suspicious. Yeah. He is.
Just saying, it's good work. I'm just saying, it's good work. I recognise the craftsmanship.
But it's not made of wood.
So?
You confuse me.
All right.
So you're saying that even the joists would have been carved out of stone and taken to the...
In general, the elf complimenting the dwarf confuses him because elves.
Because elves, indeed. All right.
Well, wait till he finds out what I do for a living.
Yeah. Well, feel free to tell him as you're taking the stairs deeper down into the dark.
I mean, I do a fair little bit of mining myself, you know.
That's a good one.
Well, I wasn't. Yeah. Yes.
Are you sure you're an elf?
Well, last time I checked, my ears are still pointy. Lifespan's still long, so yeah.
You are not like any elf I've ever met.
I'm not like anyone here, it seems.
Who comes?
Everyone is different from each other.
What was that?
Who comes
Me
into
talking.
the darkness?
Anybody see what's talking?
This creature steps out of the shadows.
Who disturbs? Who dares?
History?
I'm assuming you're asking that out of character?
Yeah.
12. Yeah. Yeah, these, you haven't spent much time in the Underdark, have you?
No.
No. So, yeah. You don't know what this is. But it looks vaguely like it used to be human. Human-ish.
I just look at the dwarf.
You're in my mind. It's time for you to leave.
Not yours. Ours. Our home. Our village. You trespass.
All right. And who are you exactly, friend?
You wish to know my name?
Yes, I wish to know. Yes, I wish to know your name, so we might facilitate a peaceful dialogue.
You like to know the name of your killer?
Well, I was hoping we could avoid that, if possible.
You can leave. And leave us in
No,
peace in the darkness.
well, what if we just turned around and said we were passing through?
Then you will be able to leave alive.
And what if we said we were going where we were going and then we were going to come back and leave?
Come back and leave?
As in, if we pass the spot, continue deeper into the mine, grab what we came to grab, and then we leave, is that going to be a problem? I imagine it's going to be a problem for my dwarf friend, but I want to know if there's a solution short of violence to this.
If you follow this path, you will die.
I really hope you didn't say that, friend.
And he melts back into the shadows, leaving
Well,
you.
that was,
Go on.
that was stupid of him.
That was fun.
Why is that stupid of him?
Well, here he is, he's forcing us to a confrontation. And, there's plenty of rock for both of us. Like, sorry, Windcloak, is it? Do you know anything about these guys? I mean, this is your mine.
I know I was pushed out of here because things kept coming in in greater numbers than I could handle by myself. But exactly what they are, no. I am not. I am good at stonework and metalwork and stuff like that, but I was never very good in school.
Right. I mean, do you have an idea of their capabilities? Like, I'm sure through the pushing out, or through pushing you out of this place, they must have revealed some of their skills beyond their ability to, vox into and out of the rock, or do whatever they would do, fade into and out of the rock.
You hear a whispering chant of several voices.
Will they come and face their death? Will they turn and run away? Place your bets.
All right.
Take your chance. Will we feast, or will they run?
Listen, friends, we do not want to fight you, but I don't think this is a confrontation you're ready to have. So I suggest you leave us in peace. We will do what we came to do, and then we will leave. Alternatively, if you fuck with us, it's going to be the last mistake you'll ever make.
He has chosen not to run. Come and dare the shadows.
Alright, can I track where the voice is coming from?
No, because there's several of them.
Alright, can I isolate the voices at all?
It's echoing. Have you heard of the Doppler effect?
Mm.
Can I
I know.
smell them?
Mm-hmm. You seem to be surrounded on all sides except behind you. In other words, they're leaving you a path to exit. But your passive insight would tell you that if you come further forward, you will be ambushed. By at least a dozen of these things, if not more.
I know most of us can see okay in the dark, but given that these things seem to like to hide in the shadows, can anyone make it bright down here?
Sure, I can make it bright down here. I can do other things besides.
We'll just close her eyes real quick before he does what he has to do.
Well, Rawlish is not going to cast dancing. Well, I presume you can't cast dancing lights and at the same time cloud kill.
I think dancing lights is a cantrip, but it's an action. Whilst cantrip is also cloud kill is also an action. So unless you have some way of casting,
I do not. Yeah, I do not. And I think cloud kill is probably more useful in this situation
bear in mind when I'm explaining something, I'm not just explaining it to you. I'm explaining it to the audience who may not know. Does that make sense?
Sorry. Yeah, completely. Sorry. Okay. So I will. In that case, I think, unless anyone has any objection, I'm going to kick this off with some cloud kill.
Is anybody going to stop him from provoking yet another combat?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was about to draw my Maul of Rage and run straight at.
You're going to... Okay, fair enough. Then let's roll initiative.
I agree with you, Devontae. About the sunlight.
Daylight. You want to see what the daylight spell does? Does anybody even have daylight?
I think that's what he was suggesting.
I was kind of trying to see if Kiori had it prepared.
Does Kiori have daylight prepared? I do not know. Just passing on what they were asking. You do?
Yes.
Okay. That would certainly brighten things up.
Yeah, I'll do that.
When it's your turn. So first, it's Windcloak. Not used to seeing Gwyn go last.
I'm last.
1 second.
You haven't rolled yet. Okay.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't rolled.
Curry rolled a 2. Okay, Windcloak. Rage and charge.
Rage charge.
Okay.
See one of. Hope I can see one of them and hit them.
You run blindly into the darkness, swinging your maul.
Unless it's magical darkness, I can see.
Yeah, you can see if it's as if in dim light. So, fair enough. You can tell that the corridor you're running into is currently empty of targets.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. No. I guess I will, as soon as I can realize that if I have any movement left, I will come back towards the others.
Okay.
as much as I can.
Do you want to?
I'll stop them.
Do you want to do intimidation? Or
I could try to intimidate them.
take advantage of the roar of your rage? Not that there's any. Oh, nice. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, he may not have a lot of charisma, but he is at least proficient in intimidation.
So you run forward, roaring as you come, and then to intimidate them, and then fall back. Is that right?
Yeah, because I don't want to get super far ahead of everybody, especially if there's nothing to hit right there.
Okay. So, are the four of you standing more or less back to back?
What? I kind of figure I'm about at least 15 feet ahead of them.
You're 15 feet ahead of them. Okay. All right then. The remaining three of you, are you grouped together or are you standing apart?
I imagine Rawlish is. Sorry.
Go on.
I imagine Rawlish is standing slightly apart from the others, but
Okay.
sorry. But,
No,
yeah, probably in close proximity. Like, not quite back to back, but close. But sorry, I'm not being helpful.
No. That does help me actually. So there's at least a 5-foot gap between you and one of your allies. Yes.
Yes.
How about Curie and Gwendolyn? Are you standing shoulder to shoulder, or are you a few feet apart?
A few feet apart.
You're a few feet apart. Okay.
A few feet apart as well.
All right. So, the measles come screaming out of the shadows. First of all, yeah. So, first one of them's going to try and get a garrote around the dwarf's neck. And that misses. The others come in with cruel little short swords. Without the advantage that they were hoping for. 13, 14, and 12. None of those get through, do they?
Nope.
Nope.
I hadn't attacked
Yes.
Gwyn yet.
So,
Oh, sorry. I
Those,
thought you meant
the-
like.
all
yeah.
four of those attacks were against Windcloak.
My mistake. I'm sorry. I thought they were for the rest of us.
No,
My mistake.
sorry, I didn't make that clearer. So
No, it's okay.
then they're gonna try the same thing with each of the rest of you. So Rollish, there's the garrote attack. Nat 20. Yeah, one. Yes, absolutely slipped. Yes, clearly intimidated. They didn't have the heart. So the short swords +5 with advantage because grappled. Oh, okay. So, ouch. So altogether, that ends up being 6d6 plus 12. 38 points of damage to Rollish. And you are grappled. With a garrote around your neck. And Gwyn is going to receive a similar set of attacks. And the garrote misses. The 3 short sword stabs. 18, 22, and 10. Only the 22 gets through, yes?
Is it magical?
Ooh, I forgot. The piercing damage is physical, but there's also 1d6 of necrotic damage.
Oh, okay.
And I forgot to do the necrotic damage for Rollish, so you only take 2 points for the necrotic. Rollish, you would have taken another 4d6, 8 points of necrotic.
Ooh.
Finally, Curry, you would. Ooh, 24 gets through your AC, doesn't it?
Yes.
So you've got the grapple, you've got a garrote around your neck. And while you're being grappled, 3 more measles stab you. Only one of them gets through. D6 plus 3 plus another D6 necrotic. 7. You take 7 points of damage, Curie. And that is all the measles can do. So at the moment, Rollish and Kiori both have a garrote around their necks. Yes?
Yeah.
It is Rollish's turn. Your yeah. What do you want to do?
Right. So I'm just checking the grappled. So these things.
So you got one.
Okay.
You got one of these things with a cord around your neck, its feet against your back as it's pulling, trying to choke you.
Yes, it's a
And
subterranean. Okay.
You've got 3 more of them around you.
Okay, these are all subterranean creatures.
They're
Live in the
basic.
tunnels, all these things. Yeah. Sorry.
They're basically Smeagol. Gollum.
Okay. Well, there's a real simple solution to this.
Go on.
I am going to start out. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to Starlight Step. Am I able to Starlight Step out of the grapple? Effectively, that's a blink teleport.
Starlight Step. Okay.
It's a.
As a bonus action, you can magically teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. You can use this feature 5 times per long rest. So yes, it's just you that gets teleported. You don't take anyone with you. So.
Okay.
You move 30 feet.
But I can get out of the grapple.
Yes, that gets you out of the grapple.
Cool. So I'm going to do that as my bonus action. For my action, I'm going to.
How far away are you actually moving?
30 feet away from.
Full 30?
The.
Okay.
Yeah, I can still see the party.
Because you has the dark vision. Yes.
Yep.
You're going to shoot?
Sorry, I am going to, because what I want to do is I want to cast Fireball. I mean, these guys are all in close combat with my party members, right?
Yes.
Am I able to land my spell in such a way as it only frags them? As in only frags the creatures?
No.
Okay. In that case, we're not going to do that. In that case, I want to cast Milf's Magic Meteors.
Milf's Minute Meteors.
Yeah, I want to cast Milf's Minute Meteors, and
6 tiny spheres, tiny meteors, orbit around you.
yes.
You've already used your bonus action this turn, though.
So I can't shoot them.
You can't shoot them yet.
No. Okay. But here's a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use the summoning of the Melf's Magic Meteors? Can I trigger that with a nice loud bang? Like a thunderclap. Flavour the spell a bit.
Sure,
and
but
the other purpose.
It won't have any mechanical effect. It will just be drama.
Well, it should do. Well, okay. Because sorry.
Are you trying to actually cast the cantrip Thunderclap at the same time?
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to utilize the fact that these creatures are in a tunnel and there is a loud bang going off, and that is no, I'm not trying to cast Thunderclap. I'm just trying to damage their hearing. I'm just trying to slightly deafen them.
Oh, so you're trying to cast the spell Deafen.
Well, not okay. When you're okay. Sorry, I'm trying to explain myself, and it's not working. I'm trying to effectively bounce the sound off the walls in such a way as to damage their hearing.
Right.
Sorry, that sounds awful. But
No. I know what you're trying to do, and I'll let you do it if you want to burn an extra second level spell slot to do it.
Sure, I'll take that. Yeah, I will.
Do you actually know the spell?
I do not. However, I am working on the basis of my of Rawlish's mining knowledge. This is what happens when you set off a loud bang in a tunnel. I think that is something Rawlish would know.
Right. Except.
Or is that me being shitty? If I'm being awful, please tell me and I'll stop.
To my mind, they wouldn't set off a loud bang until they actually hit the target and explode. Does that make sense?
Sure. Okay then. Okay, then we'll do it that way. In that case, it'll just set off the bang on the next turn.
It would be better if you did have that spell prepared, but never mind. Anyway, Gwyn. There are 4 measles around you. One of them tried to choke you and failed. One of them succeeded in stabbing you. What do you want to do?
They're solid, correct?
They're solid?
I mean, they're not like shadow.
No, they're physical creatures. They're not.
Okay, just
spooks.
wanted to ask. Okay, I'll just take out my Hellfire Scimitar and a short sword of sharpness and attack.
Okie dokie.
And use my offhand to do 3 attacks.
Mm-hmm. Step. Ooh. Okay, so the 14 and the 30 hit. The 11 doesn't, obviously, because it was an at one. But
yeah.
Which was your offhand weapon?
I guess the Hellfire one?
Okay, you're going to drop your Hellfire Scimitar. But But yeah, how much damage do you do with the first two hits? Bearing in mind that the second hit was a crit.
Okay, so oh yeah. So then that would actually activate the sort of sharpness's ability.
That would indeed trigger the Sword of Sharpness's ability.
Okay, so 3d6 for normal, and then just 10.
So there's an extra 14 points of slashing damage on that one, as well as double the dice.
Okay, just to make sure it's purely the 4d6, and that is
So.
okay.
What? Why is it a 4d6?
Because the sword of sharpness.
Yeah, the Sword of Sharpness is normally 1d6, right?
No, I mean that's what. When you attack a creature with this weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, that target takes an extra 4d6 of slashing damage.
No, 14 points of slashing damage. 1-4.
Okay, my mistake. I'm probably looking at the wrong.
I did bring it up so you could take a look. I do see that you wrote on your character sheet that it's an extra 4d6. I'm sorry that if yeah, 14. So.
The internet has lied to me.
What has lied to you?
The internet.
14 points of slashing damage. So, yeah. So if you're doing 3d6 plus 10, and you got so that was 17, and then an additional 14 on top of that.
31.
Maybe I should
31.
redo that.
31. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. I'll just fix that, and I guess I'll roll another 20 to see if I.
Yeah, see if you can remove a limb. Yes.
Come on, dice, be nice to me.
Nope. But you did take that measle down anyway.
Alright.
Although, wait, you said 31, didn't you? Alright. It's still up. It's just very badly hurt.
Okay. Let me.
That's what it gets for stabbing you. Okay. So that was Gwyn. Curie.
Yes.
You have a measle on your back with a garrote around your neck.
Can I break the garrote?
You can try to escape on a DC 13 with disadvantage. And you can use either your athletics or your acrobatics for that. That would be your action this turn, though.
I'm just gonna stay like then, right in front of this guy, so we can maybe blind him. So he like, I'll warn. Yeah, I can't warn. When
60-foot radius sphere of light spreads out from a point you choose within range. Oh, I could be really mean here. The spell requires vocal components, and you're currently choking.
I can still choke out with focal component.
Okay. So, you directly over your head, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. So suddenly there's bright light in the corridors and you can see you can see that there are several small tunnels branching off of the main tunnel, and that's where they'd been hiding, in these little holes. And you can see how ugly these fuckers are. And they are dazzled by the light, but not blinded. Yeah. Do you have any bonus actions you want to do, or is that it?
Spiritual weapon.
Nice. Although that's a spell.
Oh, never mind.
Sadly. Okay.
I don't think I have any other bonus weapons, do I?
No, now that I think of it, I think that's your only bonus action available. Sorry.
That's alright.
Oh, apart from healing word.
I'm not really down enough for a healing word, am I? Do I have healing word?
First level.
That's a spell as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah, shit, it is. Yeah. Okay. Doi. Windcloak, back to you.
Alright. Even though I didn't take damage and I didn't hit anything,
You can now see your
due to
shadows.
being a high enough level barbarian, I did not lose my rage.
Yep, you got
So
persistent
I'm-
rage. Yep.
Yep. Going to recklessly attack the creatures around me.
Mm-hmm. And that's a 20. Do you have any brutal critical yet?
Oh yes, I've got brutal critical too. But because I critted, I'm going to go ahead and roll my other my bonus action attack.
Your great weapon
From great
master
weapon.
attack. Yep.
I think it's the smoker, Dad. I saw the.
Okay. So,
That one hits as well. So
okay.
the first hit does like
The 6D, I think.
it's
Okay, so
well, it's an extra die. So yeah, 66.
I believe it was 10d6 total plus.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 27 plus your rage bonus.
It was 23, 23, so that's plus 69.
Nice.
Wait,
Wait, 23? Oh, because you great weapon master. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, it's ridiculous.
Holy
That's
shit.
105, dude.
All right. So let's just have a look. 105 divided by 35 to see how many measles you just cleaved through. 3 of them.
Boom.
Okay. There are 13 left. The measles. So at the beginning of the measles turn, Curry, who is still being choked, automatically takes 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage. 12. The other 3 surrounding her. Stab, stab, stab. Oh yeah, I forgot that's not what I was going to do. Oh, but yeah, that one can still do that. Yeah. 20, does the 15 hit? No, it doesn't. So just the 25 and the 22. But that ends up being 3d6 plus 6 and another 3d6 of necrotic. 31 points of damage to Kiori.
Plus the 12.
Plus the 12.
So minus what, 30?
So that ends up being 43 points of damage you took that round. And then the one grappling you is going to bamf and take you with it.
Fun. There's no way to break out of this grapple.
Oh, there is. But you're now elsewhere. You're not with the party. You have no idea where you are yet.
Oh, sorry. Could I try and counterspell that?
Unfortunately not, because it's not a spell.
Alright.
But
Sorry.
no worries. Sadly, there's no dice roll for it either, so you can't even silvery barbs it. It's a really mean ability. So, if I remember correctly, there are still 4 on Gwyn, 4 near Rollish, and 1 on Windcloak. Let's have the one on Windcloak attempt to grapple with advantage because you attacked recklessly. 12 does not hit. Okay. And Rollish, d20 plus 5 to grapple. 20 hits. Yes.
You know it does.
And then
You're gonna kill us again, aren't you?
this is supposed to be a medium level encounter. $17, 19, and 19. Holy shit. Okay, so 4d6 plus 12 plus 3d6. 31 points of damage to Rollish.
Right.
And
do I need to make concentration for my thingy?
for you, is minute meteor's concentration? Yes, it is.
Well,
So yes, you would need to do a DC 15 con save.
Are you?
okay, and am I a sufficiently far enough distance away from the party that if I let off a fireball centered on myself, it's not going to frag them?
You said you moved 30 feet, so yes. However, it's
Okay,
not quite
cool.
your turn yet.
I know, I'm just formulating shit.
Okay. So d20 plus 1. 10. Unfortunately, you lose your minute meteors.
Fine.
Gwen. 13 doesn't get through, does it?
No.
And AC's 19, so only the 24 gets through, and it only does the d6 of necrotic, 4 points of damage.
Alright.
It is now Rollish's turn.
Alright. Well, the MILF's magic meteors have disintegrated, so that leaves the way clear for fireball.
Do you want to
on myself?
Center it on yourself?
On myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the
that'll be at 5th level, because I need to get these people off me and I need to kill things. Like, I can't... Yeah.
Okay. So your spell save DC is 18. So 3 of them fail, 1 of them succeeds. Roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm just seeing if I have anything that means I can re-roll those ones. I don't think I do, but hey. Nope.
Okay. So probably should have just gone boom.
Yeah, and I also need to make a deck save for my own shit.
Yes, you would also.
Kill.
Unless you have something that would allow you to not be hit by it. Although, may I propose something? Your Starlight Step. You could have used that to, as a bonus action, teleported back over to the rest of the party, and then done the fireball on the point where you had been, and thereby not be in the blast radius.
Would you mind if I retconned my action slightly to do that? Because Rawlish is smart. I am stupid.
I don't mind that at all. So yeah.
All right.
You bounce back to the party, and then fireball where you had been, which of course once again gets you out of the grapple, and hurts the measles that are dared to hurt you. Okay. Gwyn.
I pick up Hellfire Scimitar, and I guess hit the one that's how damage is the one that I attacked last round?
Well, thanks to this the nature of this game, you can tell that it's on low hit points. That one needs. If you were going to stab any of them with your Hellfire Scimitar, it should be that one.
Okay, I'll stab it. Stab them then.
You going to do what now?
I'll attack them.
Okay. Three iterations again. Yeah, all three of those hit. Okay. 25 points of damage. So you tear the soul from the body of that one, and as you sweep through, you also do 21 points to the dude next to him. Well done. Corey. The corridors are bright. There's a bunch of measles have just gone whoosh in a big old fireball. You still have a measle. Oh no, actually you didn't see all of that because you are elsewhere. You are somewhere dark. And you do you have dark vision?
No, Goliaths, for whatever reason, do not get dark vision.
Okay. So it's pitch black.
I have an idea though.
You also Yeah, go on, what's your idea?
Summon my wildfire spirit on me.
Sorry?
Summon my wildfire spirit, but on me.
Summon your wildfire spirit on you?
Yeah, so it does the damage
to the measle that's on your back. Okay.
And it gives me light as well.
This is also true. Each creature within 10 feet of the spirit other than you must pass a dex save or take 2d6 fire damage. It gets an 11. And your spell save DC is 16, I believe.
Yep, 16.
So, how much damage? 2d6. Oh, yes, it's 2. It's still 2d6.
Whenever you cast a spell that deals fire damage or restores hit points while your wildfire spirit is summoned, you can roll a d8.
Yeah.
What did it?
This isn't a spell, sadly.
Okay, so 2d6.
So it's just 2d6. I was checking on that myself to see if it would apply, and it doesn't. Sadly.
7.
7 points of damage to the measle.
Is it off me now?
Sadly, no, it's a tenacious little thing. That was your action.
It's away from me now, though, yeah?
Sorry?
Is it off me?
No.
The garrote is still on my neck.
The garrote is still around your neck.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
As a bonus action, you can command your wildfire spirit to attack, right?
I could also get it to teleport me.
You can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll teleport away from the measle.
How far? Just let me look that up. Did an in-person game on Saturday, so all my books are in a bag. Well, not all of them, just the one I'm looking for. Tashes, there we go. Wildfire. Fiery teleportation. The spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet of it teleport up to 15 feet to an unoccupied space. Then each creature within 5 feet of the space that the spirit left must succeed on a dex save against your spell save DC, or take 1d6 plus your proficiency bonus in fire damage. So, yeah. So you move 15 feet away, breaking the garrote.
Yeah.
And he gets a 14, which fails again. So you do a 1d6 plus 5 of additional fire damage to him.
10.
10. Nice. Good stuff. So altogether you did 17 points of damage to him that round. And that's your turn.
Oh shit, I forgot about Warding Flare.
Warding Flare.
When you or others are attacked by a creature within 30 feet that you can see, use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Nah, yeah, you could have. Oops. Well, if you get attacked again, you can use it. Because you can only do that 3 times per long rest anyway. Okay. So. By the light of the by the light of your wildfire spirit, you can see the glint of crystal veins in the rock. It's not clear enough to tell what type of crystal, but yeah, you see shiny.
Okay.
Windcloak.
There's one. Okay, I'm not muted. There's one guy near me. Well, we're gonna go right and we can smack him.
Smack him, and then, yep, both of those hit. both of those. Holy shit. Yeah, he down. And of course that means you've reduced 1 to 0, so you can move.
I'm going to take my movement and get close to Gwen, and I'm going to smack one of the ones that was attacking her.
Okay. He's kill stealing, Gwyn.
I don't mind.
27 hits. Toby.
Nice.
33. Yep, that definitely finishes off the one that had already been damaged. And does another... 19.
Okay.
Yes. No.
Now.
Wait. 33 minus 14.
7.
7?
Hold on.
No. 21 minus... 33 minus 14. Oh, I was right the first time. 19. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And now it's the measles. Nobody's getting choked at the moment, so there's no auto damage. There's one measle in the dark with Curie, so it is going to move/leap towards her and attack with its short sword. 23. That's another 7 points of damage. And then let's see, so we've got so there's still 8. Okay. Shush, Toby. Right. Yeah, because there was 3, 5. Huh. 9. There's 9. Still. Right? Because there's been 5 killed so far. Yes?
Oh, yeah, because the other 3 that were attacking Curie are not dead. Right.
Yeah, the other 3 that were attacking Curie are not dead.
That is correct.
Hi, Toby. And you originally had 4 each. So
Yep.
that's 16. 16 minus 5 should be 11.
But there's the one that's with Curie in the dark.
Yeah. So that would leave 10 in the corridor with you guys. Yes? Yeah.
We've
Okay.
killed 6.
Sorry?
We've killed 6.
6.
Because I've killed all 4 that were around me. 1 that was near Gwen. Gwen killed 1.
Okay. Yes, you've killed 6. You're right. Yeah. So there's 9 left in there. Yeah. Okay. Let's have 3 of them attempt Garrot. It's probably not gonna. One on each of you. Now.
I'm good at the 2 of you.
Okay.
Because he's whiny.
Now,
Go ahead, Anthony.
if you so you know that Kiori's been teleported away, and you know that she was teleported away after being garroted. So I'm going to roll these, but if you choose to, if you want, you can make a miss a hit. So, yeah, Windcloak gets hit anyway. Rollish doesn't, and Gwyn does.
The one on Gwyn, Anthony,
Mm-hmm.
needs to be at, because I'm guessing depending on how you want to rule it. I'm standing next to her, so there's a good chance that's within 5 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
I impose disadvantage on creatures attacking people other than me,
Okay.
based on my token.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Gwyn.
Yes.
So, the measle that looked like it was going to grab you, but then it misses, thanks to some interference from Windcloak, who gets garroted. Yes. So, Windcloak first. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, which would be halved to 3 because you're raging.
Yep.
The other, so that was 3 of them, so there's 6 left. 6. Just gonna roll it all. Actually, I need to do 2 of them separately because those would be the ones attacking Windcloak. 21 and 19. Wow, they're actually getting better. So altogether, well, you've already taken 3. You would take another 2d6 plus 6 plus 2d6 necrotic. 18, your bear totem, right?
Yep. So I take 9.
You take 9. 40, 20 plus 5. 10 and 9 against Rollish. 20 and 20 against Gwyn.
I'll try an uncanny dodge.
The ones against Gwyn are still at disadvantage.
Okay. I'll re-roll those two because it's for the whole turn, isn't it, Doy? Okay.
Sorry, Anthony.
Okay, they end up missing. Okay.
Oh. Good job.
Yeah, see it. It's cute.
Okay.
All right.
So, Rollish, you've got 3 of these buggers within 5 feet of you. One of them tried to garrote you. The other 2 tried to stab you. What do you want to do?
Within how far? 5 feet?
Yeah, within melee.
Okay, so that imposes disadvantage on my spells, doesn't it? Like,
if you want to use
casting.
a ranged, if it's a ranged spell, then yes. But remember, you can still bonus action.
Yes, teleport. I've still got a few of those left.
Yeah, you got.
That's okay. And okay, Rawlish is quite badly hurt. If I do set these off near my allies, how badly hurt are my allies? Like,
what do your health bars look like, Gwyn and Windcloak? Are they still
I would probably 3/4 health.
I have 114.
out of
120.
so she's
All right,
on.
and
her bar's almost full.
Yeah. Okay. And how badly are the various scattered fuckers?
Well, the 3 that you out of the 4 that you're fireballed, 3 of them are on minimal. Like, they've only got a few hit points left.
And the rest? Or is it just them?
Some of them haven't taken any damage at all yet.
Alright, and how many of them are there total?
9.
9 total. Right, okay. And they're all clustered around us now.
Yes.
Or are some of them? Okay.
3
They're all within fireball. They're all within fireballing range.
Yeah, you're gonna fireball again.
I am. I'm very sorry, you guys. You all got a lot of hit points. You all look pretty good. I'm really sorry about this. Please don't fucking.
They're all pretty tanky. It's fine.
Please don't fucking get mad at me. And I'm going to cast. I'm going to do my fireball teleport away combo because that's so much fun. And yeah. Oh fuck it, we're gonna do it at 7th level. Because I'm fucking serious, guys.
Okay. So the DC is 18, which means 3 of them pass. Gwyn passes, so she's not going to take any damage at all, thanks to being rogue. Windcloak fails, but he's only going to take half damage anyway because barbarian. What's the damage?
Question: do those halves stack? As in, he takes half the damage because barbarian. Sorry, he takes half the damage because sculpted spell, and a further half because barbarian.
You're doing sculpted spell? I thought you didn't have a way to.
That's the thing I have.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, can I? Yeah, I mean, I presume I can.
So you choose a number of them equal to 1 plus the spell's level, which is, so you can choose
I
4 to
I'm pretty sure.
automatically succeed on their saving throws. So
yeah.
So yeah, it's just an automatic success. So
yep.
He only takes. So he would take half damage for succeeding, and then half again for being a barbarian. So.
Sorry, I don't want to be a dickhead about it.
No, I might explain.
Yep,
like I said, the audience might want to know.
Well, yeah, it's more like right. So let's do it. So we're doing this at 7th level because, you know, big boy pants.
Do it.
Boy pants.
38. Yeah. So you toast all of them. So it would be 19 halved again to 9 points of damage for Windcloak. But all the measles, apart from the one that's got Curie, are crispy.
Thank you, rollers, for that 10.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It was supposed to be a joke.
I didn't hear what it was.
Thank you for that 10.
Thank you for the tan. Okay.
I fucking warned them. I said, don't fuck with us. You won't like it. And they fucked with us. And I don't like it.
Gwyn, are you gonna put the the singed measles out of the misery?
Sure.
All right. So, yeah, you collect 9 souls, in addition to the one you've already taken.
Stab. Stab. Stab.
Indeed.
Stab.
In the meantime, Curie is still fighting for her life. What do you want to do, Curie?
There's only one of them here, yeah?
You got one. Mm-hmm. Just the one. You summon your wildfire spirit. Any spells you do are gonna do an extra D8 because of the
Flame strike.
flame strike on a single target.
Yeah, I think it's a single target.
I thought that was a vertical column of divine fire rolls down from the heavens in a location you specify. Each creature in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range must make a dex save. So
Maybe we should just flame sphere instead.
flaming spirit,
Sphere.
flaming sphere. Okay.
Or scorching ray.
Scorching ray be fun.
Toby, I cannot keep consistently petting you when I'm doing a game.
Wall of fire.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to use a high spell thing to heal at all.
Fair.
Because I'm on like
Yeah.
71 hit points.
Burning hand, scorching ray. What do you want to do? I'll bring up scorching ray so you can see it. 3 rays of fire, hurl them at targets within range. You can do them at one target or several. Make a ranged attack for each ray, so it would be 3 iterations of d20 plus 8.
Yeah.
And each one would do 2d6 fire damage if they hit. 23, 15, and 24, all 3 hits, so you do 6d6 fire damage unless you're upcasting it.
No. 66 plus D8.
No, just... Oh, yes, plus d8. 21. He's down.
And I'm just gonna like stomp.
Yes, splat. Okay then. So, combat over. 3 of you are still in the mine shafts. Kiori, however, as far as she can make out, is in a cavern of some kind with and the light of her wildfire spirit is making the stones around her glitter. What do you want to do, Kiori?
I'll have a look at these sparkling things.
Yeah, you want to take a closer look?
Yeah.
All right then. Yeah. So make a investigation check, please.
Please don't have anything else attack me. 20 plus 4.
You can also heal if you want.
I will heal. I will most
21.
definitely heal.
Yeah, there seem to be
That's, I haven't rolled that. That's, I got 20.
20. There we go.
But I'm also gonna, I think I'm just gonna cast heal on myself.
That's cool. So you can regain 70.
Yeah.
All right. So as you go over to the walls, bringing your wildfire spirit to heal with you, so that you can actually see what you're looking at somewhat. You do see that there are several mineral deposits here, including what appears to be diamonds.
Good question.
Okay.
Enhanced bond means I get a bonus equal to number rolled to 1 damage or healing roll.
You also get a bonus to the so it's at it's 70 plus a d8 technically that you get to heal.
Would that go into temporary hit points?
No,
Oh, okay. Not worth doing it because I'm above.
you're at your
Oh,
max
yeah.
anyway. Yeah. Okay. Where was I? So yes, observing the walls of the cavern, you see several different mineral deposits. You also see that the walls are rather smooth and curved. Like
a purple worm, basically.
yes, like a purple worm tunnel.
Can I get some of these diamonds out of the wall?
You can try. Do you have a pick with you?
I think we picked them up, didn't we? Because before we left.
You did. Did you grab some picks? Yes. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Did you? Do you guys remember grabbing pickaxes?
I know I have one. I don't know if anybody else has any.
Right.
I have one, but I've always had one.
I think we talked about it, but didn't agree with it.
Okay. So no, you don't have a pickaxe with you. So you could.
Burn it out of the.
What you do?
I mean,
Yeah,
you have climbing equipment, don't you?
she has what?
Climbing equipment?
Yeah.
Do you have a? Which pack did you take? Explorer's pack.
Yes.
Okay. Then no, she doesn't have hammer and pitons. But
Okay.
she could try with just her brute strength to attack the wall with her glaive
Yeah.
and see if she can damage enough of the stone to scrape out the gems.
I could have sworn we bought tons of stuff, but I just didn't add it. Which is why I've only got 35 gold. But, meh.
Yeah. I know there was another game where they bought pickaxes, but I don't remember if it was this one. Anyway,
Yeah, I'll just try and pry them out then.
alright. So you want to attack the wall with your glaive.
Yeah.
D20 plus 9. $14. Okay. The stone doesn't yield. You're going to have to bang on it a little harder. In the meantime, what are Windcloak, Rollish, and Gwyn up to?
You better find your food, and quickly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
Rollish. Do you have find person?
I do not have find person. I do, however, have. Okay. I do have a little something. It might work. It's little something. It's this little device, and he's going to reach into his pocket and he's going to pull out a device, which he's going to start tuning, fiddling with knobs to see if it'll work. It's basically an Auspex type scanner thing, and he is going to use it to cast Locate Object.
Okay.
Focusing it on something that she may have. Is that reasonable?
Absolutely. What object are you focusing on? Name or describe an object familiar to you. You sense the direction. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm trying to think of something she may have that Rollish would have spent time... Because Rollish has spent time around her. Sorry.
I mean, she has...
But I'm...
Okay.
Sorry.
You'd have seen a rather large glaive that she carries.
Toby, no.
I will in that case, I'm going to tune it, trying to tune it to that glaive. And yeah, and name or describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You can sense the direction to the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you. If that object is in motion, you know the direction of its movement. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you've seen it up close within 30 feet at least once.
Mm-hmm.
Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind,
Mm-hmm.
such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It is blocked by lead.
Yes.
If there is any lead between us,
You're fucked.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
Luckily, you're fine. You find you are aware of the presence of the glaive about 398 feet from you, almost a little ahead and straight down from that point.
Reading. I've got a reading, and he's going to twist the knobs, and it's that way. And he points. He starts walking.
Guess we're going up. Follow.
Well, I was sort of hoping you'd be up front, because I took a little bit of a few dings there, Mr. Windcloak, sir. Also, I've got this healing potion. Would you like a healing potion? Because I know I toasted you a little bit, singed one of your eyebrows.
You warmed me bones from the damp of mine. I'll be fine.
Well, I just thought I'd offer because I don't like doing that, and I feel like I need to make amends, you know.
Drink it yourself.
But you look like you're in more of a need of health than I am at the moment.
Certainly, yeah.
That I am. And I'm going to drink one of the aforementioned healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
A standard healing potion. So that's 2d... 2d4 plus 2. There we go. Oh, not bad. Not bad. It's also, I regain 8 hit points. There we go.
Okay.
So you see Rawlish's bar jump from 14 to 20.
Nice. Okay. Damn it. There we go. All right.
How about you get in between the both of us, so that just in case if something sneaks on behind us.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Do you want me to cast Cloud Kill and shape it around us so that, yeah?
No, there's no need.
All right. Okay, no worries. Like, I seem to have got up on the cunty side of bed this morning. I do apologise, everyone.
Hey. It sounds like you guys have been through a lot today.
Yep, and I swear to God, if there are any more of these little fuckers down here that are keeping my friend hostage, I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but they're not gonna fucking like it.
I thought it slept pretty good. Had a nice cup of coffee.
So you're heading further down in the mines.
Yes.
Yep.
And you feel a rumble.
You know, how much time do you guys think we have?
Until
That depends. Like 2 hours? Seems pretty long. For a walk, 2 hours until our doom. Seems pretty short.
2 hours until your doom.
I'm kind of wondering if we've got a spare. What is that? 11 minutes. Yeah.
Sorry, spare what?
11 minutes.
What for?
Because I'm curious about something, and I have a spell that would fix it, but I can only ritually cast them because I'm not an actual spellcaster.
Okay. So
It's the spell, if you don't mind me
you want to
asking.
commune with nature, don't you?
Yes, I do. I want to cast Commune with Nature.
Okay. No, wrong commune. Spell commune with nature. There we go. So, yeah, it would take you, like you said, 11 minutes to
I'm doing the poundy pound.
yeah. So you're continuing to try and smack the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do a few more swings with your glaive?
Yeah.
Because it's going to be at least like 100 rounds of combat before they get there. 110.
19.
Yeah, that's more like it. That does some damage. How much damage would you do to the rock face?
Sorry, say again.
I'm asking Curie how much damage she would do to the rock face. 2d10 plus 4. 10. Okay.
That's shit.
Some of the stone flakes away. Keep going. You've got plenty of time. No. That one would do damage. That's more like it. 21 points of damage to the wall. But yeah, you would just keep swinging away, slowly chipping away flakes of stone, trying to get to the... But you would also be aware of the rumble in the ground. Anyway. Windcloak, what do you want to know? What 3
Animal.
facts? Animals.
Going for basically the predatory thing.
So, can the wildfire spirit burn through rock? Sadly, no. Well, they can try. I mean, they can also be doing damage to the rock face. Animals. It doesn't say. Okay. The reason why I'm wondering is because whether it would classify as an animal. Because if it meant all creatures, there wouldn't be any need for on the next line to specify celestial, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead. Which would suggest to me, by animals, it means beasts. And by people, it's humanoids. Plants to plants. I don't see...
Yeah, that sounds fair.
No, I know it's weird. I've seen this, and I'm not saying you have to. I've seen other DMs rule this spell differently. Like, it picked up, because it talks nothing about dragons.
Yeah, it doesn't mention dragons. All monstrosities.
But I've seen other DMs tell you in the wild if, like, the prevalent hunter was a dragon in the area.
Okay.
It's a you ruling. If you don't want me to know anything, then I don't have to know anything.
No. There's a purple one.
You would just...
I mean, even the rumbling in the ground would probably tell you that. It's a purple worm. And what other 2 facts you want to know?
I guess, are there any powerful or any influences from other planes of existence?
Shadowfell.
The Shadowfell. Oh, that's great. And buildings within 300 feet.
Within 300 feet? No.
Okay, because we're underground. But basically, what the other 2 see is down meditates, and the spirit of a bear comes and talks to him.
They actually see the spirit?
I think so.
That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, you could, I suppose, yeah, I'm going to flavor it that the spirit, like, it's almost like his cloak, the spirit from the polar bear in his cloak comes wisping out of it and
Very cool.
And then gives him answer and disappears back into it.
Very nice. Okay, so once you've finished communing with nature, you continue heading down.
So yeah, there's a purple worm somewhere here. This area is affected by being influenced by the Shadowfell, and there were no buildings within 300 feet of us. So
Okay. So takes you a little while to travel the almost 400 feet, but you did detect the worm within 300. So yeah. You as you're heading down the tunnels, you come to shafts that are intersected with large, 10-foot across circular tunnels that have been borrowed out by the purple worm. But you traverse those fairly easily until you come to a blockage in a tunnel.
Is the blockage purple?
The blockage is black. And a wispy, shadowy vapor seems to be coming off it.
You mentioned the Shadowfell, correct?
yes, I did.
Don't do history check on the Shadowfell.
So yeah. 18. Okay. Most commonly seen in dragons that spend a little too long in the Shadowfell. Creatures that spend time in the Shadowfell may become shadow versions of their former selves. Shadow touched.
This is not touch. Please tell me.
I'm not touch. Rollish. Your device doesn't tell us that Curie's that way, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hold my device up. Oh, yeah.
She's pretty much straight down from here.
So we got to go through the Shadowfell thing to...
Through the shadow worm, yes.
You know,
Okay.
we do have to do that, or we could go around it.
You're going to dig through the rock?
Yes, sir, I am. I have in my possession. Now, I do have a pickaxe, but I also have an 8th level spell slot. And I have move earth, which I can move within 40 feet to make a shaft.
I'm sure that you only have 7th level. Up to 7th.
I'm wizard 14, artificer 2.
Yep. The character sheet you sent me has spell slots from 1 through 7, but you do have Move Earth. However,
Yes.
spell Move Earth.
I mean, what level's the character sheet I sent you? Is that level 16?
Yeah, 16. Wizard 14, Artificer 2.
How strange, because on D&D Beyond it says I have 8th level spells.
Okay, which 8th level spells do you have?
I think I have them all. No, that's not the right word. Basically, all the ones I currently have, I just have the upcasted versions available to me, and I only have one
Maybe
level
that's
spell
what.
slot.
Oh, well, yeah, it's not showing me even that you have any level 8 spell slots, though. It's only showing. Maybe it's because you haven't actually picked any spells in that level. Oh, it's not showing me on the PDF version. But anyway, so Move Earth though allows you to reshape dirt, sand, or clay in any manner you choose.
Not stone. Right.
Yeah.
And I know this is something we've been over before. Well, in that case, the other solution we have then. Your turn to.
I was gonna say, I don't mind testing it out. I could just run really quickly to try and find Viola if she's like just that way.
She's the other, as far as you can tell, she's the other side of the worm.
I mean,
And you could explore some of the other tunnels if you want.
Yeah, that's
if you
fair.
can find a way around.
You could just dig around the purple worm. I've got we've got a dwarf and an elf who are miners.
okay. We start swinging pickaxes near that thing.
Okay.
We're gonna wake it up,
Yeah.
and it's gonna come after us.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're either gonna attack it right now, while it may not notice us or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, you will get a
We're gonna wake
surprise.
it up.
You will get a surprise attack on it if you hit it. But if you hit the stone around it, you're going to alert it to your presence.
Or we're gonna start trying to mine around it, and it's gonna wake up, and we're gonna have to fight it anyway.
Mhm.
Or we're gonna have to take a really long time to try to find a way around.
Mhm.
So,
Oh, I've got another solution. What if I go back up the tunnel a ways? I'll go back up the tunnel a ways, or I'll find another way, and I'll fucking hammer, draw it to me, and then I'll run away, and it'll move, and you can go and get your friend, get Kiori.
or I could just do this, and he draws his maul, rages, and goes and smacks the worm.
Okay.
Okay. So roll initiative.
What happened to my surprise?
I want to see what order the. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Well, you again.
Yeah. Purple worm goes last anyway. So. Quinn. Can Rollish do better than a 22?
I don't think Rawlish can do better than a 22.
No.
No, I don't think he can.
Would you like to roll and find out, or are you going to wait until?
I will roll and find out. I'm sorry, I was just, brain not working today. Do apologise, everyone.
D20 plus 1. It's okay. It's tiring time of the year. Christmas Eve.
11. There we go.
Yep. Okay. So Wind Cloak. And I know you're not going to be in the combat yet, Ellen, but if you would roll for Kiori, that would be great. So that when you are aware that a combat is happening, I know what order you'll be in. 3. Okay.
Last.
Not last. Purple Worm goes after you. But
So I've rolled a 2 and a 3 on initiative so far. Then.
everyone is on headsets, right? Yes. I am.
Yes.
Why you ask? Just out of curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, everyone. I should have checked before I started swearing.
Don't worry about it. You should hear what I actually say.
The videos are already flagged as being not suitable for children. So
To my children who are right
Yeah,
here.
I'm more concerned about physical children who are physically
they're
in
the
the
ones in the
room.
background. Yep. Good point.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I say far worse than you do on a consistent basis.
So Windcloak begins running forward, but Gwyn is faster. What would Gwyn like to do?
Oh, I see that he's going to attack the purple worm. So I'm like, okay, we're doing this now.
You gonna shoot it, or are you gonna attack it with your salwits?
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot with my bow because I don't want to deal with this worm for long.
You're gonna make it your sworn enemy.
Maybe not at the moment because I just want to make sure this thing can actually teleport on its own.
Who's raining on 2028?
All right.
But I'm not really familiar with the Shadowfeld stuff, so
Yeah. Fair.
okay. Do city aim plus sharpshooter.
Yup. So you it's -5, but with advantage. Yeah. However, that does.
Plus elven accuracy.
Yeah. Roll the d20s again, because get one for each of them. So 2 more iterations without advantage.
Alright.
Nice. So the 21 hits.
Alright.
So with that one hit, you do a d8 plus 15 and your sneak attack bonus on top of that. 38.
Yes, Devontae.
The singing in the background. It doesn't really set the atmosphere, does it?
I don't know. Creepy children singing in the background sounds creepy enough.
Okay,
The whisper that's a Shadowfeld.
When they're wearing a pillowcase as a body bag, or not a body bag, but like
as a night dress?
No, just kind of
those
sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag. Okay. Oh,
okay.
Like she's
That
like she's in a sack race almost.
Yes. I couldn't think of the right words for some reason for a second.
Okay. Windcloak. You see a couple of arrows whiz past you. One of them bounces off the plates harmlessly, but the other manages to get between 2 of the armored plates of the worm and drive home.
We're gonna hopefully be able to reach it with our 35 feet of movement and smack it twice.
Go for it. Smack that. Okay. Both of those hit. Obviously.
6.
Nice.
Oh, it's your mole, isn't it? Yeah. 65.
Yeah.
All right.
Boom.
Rollish, what, if anything, would you like to do to the Shadow Worm?
Right. Well, what I would like to do, and I would like to do something that may be a little bit of bullshit. So please, if I'm being an arsehole, please tell me. What I would like to do, I would like to cast Melf's Magic Meteors using one of my 4th level spell slots, and and I'm just checking to see how many rockets I have. I have
level?
6. 4th level should be 6.
For each spell slot above the 3rd. I believe it becomes 8 at 4th level.
Okay. Well, and then for my bonus action, I can shoot 2.
Yes, you're gonna release. Yes, but
Right.
off the chain.
What I would like to do, and this is the bullshit part. If I take a point of exhaustion, will you let me cast 2 more?
As if you're hasted, or
As if I am, like, as if I'm hasting. As I said, if this is, I'm aware this is very much pushing the boundaries. So if this is too much, please tell me, and I'll pack it in.
Yeah, I don't think you can get away with that. Sorry.
All right, no worries.
But this is a surprise round, so you will be able to let another 2 off before the purple worm does anything to you guys. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just, as I said, aware that. Yeah, the only other option I have is an 8th level fireball, and I may need that later.
So.
All right. So release. So yeah, you know what my action and bonus action are going to be.
Yep. And the purple worm fails its dexterity save, predictably. So you do 4d6 damage. Yeah, really, I should roll 1 for each of them, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, definitely.
There we go.
So you do 12 points of damage.
And can I land these shots in a way that they're not impacting, like 5 feet 5 feet from my guys? Because this is like, I presume, the purple worm fills up the tunnel. It's like a wall of sandworm. Mm-hmm. So would I be able to direct them in such a way they're not going to fucking frag me allies?
Yeah. In fact, since you were thinking of widening the tunnel around the purple worm anyway, why don't you set them off at the point where the purple worm is brushing against the ceiling? Does that make sense?
Sure, can do. And in that case, I'm going to set all 4 of them to the same place to see if they can blast a hole.
2 of them for now, but yeah.
Yeah. But you see what I'm doing.
Yes. So, a little bit of dust and smaller stones do rain down on you a little bit, Windcloak, but nothing big enough to hurt you. Kiori,
yep.
As you're mining away, you hear an explosion above your head, and there's some dust and gravel raining down. And do you want to look up to see what you can see?
Yeah.
And your passive is 15. Yeah. So up in the darkness, and it's still darkness, and you don't have dark vision, but you can see something moving in the roof of this cavern.
So it's the
You
worm.
can probably guess what it is.
The worm's moving towards them then.
But it's been there, hanging over your head for who knows how long. What would Kiori do?
If it's moving and it's not moving the way I am going, then I'm probably going to just keep hitting these rocks.
Okay, go ahead and ride the rock.
It's not moving towards me, is it?
Not that you can tell, but you can really only just make out movement. That definitely does damage to the wall. How much damage do you do?
2d8 plus 4.
Yes, 2d10 plus 4. $14. Yeah, you're scraping away more and more of the stone with each successful blow.
So I've got nowhere towards the diamonds though.
Oh no, you've cleared some of the stone. Like the diamond itself is pretty hard, but you're clearing out the stone from around the vein. Does that make sense?
Okay.
You need a magic oversized maul.
I could earthquake.
You could. Did you want to?
Maybe. That would bring the whole thing down on me though, wouldn't it? Yeah, you look like that. Yeah, it would bring it down.
I have a terrible poker face. Okay. Okay. First round of actual round one. Yep. First turn of actual round one. Gwyn.
Do some more bow stuff.
Bow stuff.
Sounds.
The 19 hits.
Do Evan accuracy to try and say I can do better.
Yep. So 2 more iterations. Awesome. The 19 is still the only one that hits.
Alright. D8.
D8 plus 15 plus your sneak attack. 41. Very nice. Wind cloak. This thing is beginning to move. What do you want to do?
It's move. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and smack it some more.
Yep. It's almost as if you knew they would hit. Yep, 62 points of damage.
Yeah, it's not feeling good.
Yeah, you can see that its health bar is getting pretty low.
I love that.
Rollish, she is letting off a couple more meteors.
Indeed, I am letting off a couple more meteors. Fuck you, Shy Halud, you bastard! Sorry.
Okay, it fails its dex save.
That's impressive.
16.
Again, you know, trying to create a tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah. And bless you.
Excuse
Bless
me.
you.
And I still have my action. How far around the purple worm has my teleport hole gotten?
Teleport hole.
Sorry, my hole. Like, as in my crescent shape I am making.
You've loosened the stone around it. You can see cracks and fissures around where the it's coming loose.
Could I use my action then to follow up with the mold earth at 8th level, or the shape earth at 8th level, or have I not quite dislodged enough yet?
Technically, you haven't cast a spell yet this turn, so sure, you can move that gravel out of the way with your mold earth spell.
Cool. Does that get all the way, like, across the hemisphere of the creature?
No. You open up maybe a 3-foot gap.
Yeah, that's not enough. And that's an 8th level. Fuck. Okay. Well, I've done it now.
And Curie.
Mm-hmm.
You're just going to keep ignoring the worm.
I'm just trying to think what I can do to the worm.
Do you have any ranged? Harm?
I used my spell to cast heal on myself.
Oh, you're already back up to 4. Oh, you
Sorry,
already used the 6th level slot. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. For heal, so I can't use harm.
You could cast Fairy Fire on it. Earth Tremor to try and loosen it. Conjure Animals. Call Lightning.
Wall of Fire and like circle it around it.
I think this has to be on the ground and it's up on the ceiling at the moment, but let's have a look. On a solid surface within range.
So that would technically be the cabin.
That could include the ceiling, yeah.
I'll do that.
So you light up the worm.
Mm-hmm.
Dex save. Fails. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and do 5d8 fire damage.
68.
68 because of your extra d8, yeah.
68 plus what?
Just 68. 6d8. 21. Okay. The worm collapses, sliding out of the hole, landing in the cavern. Not too far from where you're standing, Curie. And the party are left looking down into the cavern from above.
I wave.
Well, hi there.
Hello.
Hi there, Curie. How you doing?
Found diamonds.
Oh, great, great. We found a fucking purple worm. It's dead now.
Is it dead?
Oh, I believe it's dead. It slid down the hole.
It's at least unconscious. So
like stab.
yeah, you want you and your fiery sidekick to smack it till it's well and truly dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
And take its poison.
you're gonna extract its poison.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Use your. Ba-da-ba-ba. Screw yeah. Wisdom plus proficiency. So D20 plus 8.
Anyone.
21. You managed to extract an intact venom sac from the tail of the purple worm.
Money.
And
Money.
poisons.
Money.
Now, you also know enough about purple worms to know that the chitinous plates of a purple worm can make some pretty good armor if you can find a smith that can work with it.
I take it.
You're gonna start cutting off
Yes.
plate segments.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that even as you're removing the sections of the plates are not purple, but I mean it's hard to tell in the darkness, but they seem to be black, not purple, and they have like shadowy vapor coming off them.
Is this a cursed purple worm?
It's a shadow-touched purple worm.
I would know this then. Yes.
Yeah, I think
I will tell them.
We would probably tell you.
they already spotted it when they were fighting it too.
Oh.
But you jump down the hole in rage. Okay. Windcloak.
That's a lot.
Sorry?
That's a lot of drop.
It's a drop. So, athletics check. With advantage because you're a barbarian. Please, Windcloak. $29. Yep, superhero landing. You probably land on the purple worm.
I've heard that's bad for your knees.
Gwyn can fly down. Is she taking rollish? Or
No, I'm slowing it down like a slide.
sliding down the purple worm like a slide? It fell completely out of the ceiling and landed in the but yeah, okay. You slide down the worm. Alright, fine. It is funny.
I mean, since we're doing this superhero thing, I'm going to do Iron Man, and I'm going to cast Featherfall using the gauntlets of my suit to effectively create repulsion field and descend.
Nice. Mm-hmm. That's funny. Okay.
I must have got climbing gear.
It's not in your character sheet though.
Because we had the...
Is it not? I thought I had Featherfall.
No, you have Featherfall. Kiori
Right,
was saying that she thought she had climbing gear, that she purchased some.
Because we used it in the Thieves Guild. I was hammering pythons in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I have teleport, but I have teleport. I have teleport, but at the same time, I've used all my high-level spell slots. Sorry, everyone.
Because I wrote it down on a piece of paper.
But
If you can find it and we can add it to the character sheet, that'd be great. But anyway, so you're all down. Are you helping Kiori to harvest the worm.
Sure, I'll help her.
Okay. Are you just helping her to remove plates, or are you taking meat, organs, everything?
Is there like stuff inside of it that's valuable, or just a poison?
There might very well be. How much do you know about purple worms?
Wait, I just remembered. They have stuff inside of them, don't they?
They have a tendency to, as they're chewing through rock, digest the actual rock and leave behind any precious ores and gemstones, which they then leave behind them.
So, poop jewelry.
They poop gems. So yes, if you might find some diamonds in its belly that are already mined, effectively.
Gwen is just gonna put on like a plumber's use her glimmered armor to do like a plumber's uniform and just take out like her dagger and just like, alright, time for cutting.
Okay. So
That's gross.
the inside of the purple worm smells rather foul, as you might imagine.
She makes a face like, Curie, can you make some flowers for me real quick?
Some what?
Flowers.
Sure. Jerrycraft?
Yeah, I'm assuming you have seeds with you so that you can just bloom some flowers.
Shoved flowers in my mask.
Like it's a plague doctor mask. That's awesome.
Din says like, alright, let's go.
Okay. So you stuff your backpack with as many gems as you can
Yes.
from inside inside the bubble worm. Anybody else taking a handful of gut gems?
Can I? Oh. Let me see something real quick. Can I go ahead and just fill my bag of holding?
Yeah. Do you have anything in it already?
The two things I have in it, I will take out and leave in the thing because it was my standard maul and a quarterstaff.
Okay.
I have need for either one of those.
So you're gonna leave those behind and fill your fill your bag of holding with as much of the gems as you can grab. Okay. Yeah, it's still pretty dark down there. Those of you that don't have dark vision may want to ask for some light to see things by. Oh no, that's fine. Okay then.
Do I have?
Do any of you have torches? Or dancing lights? Or light? Or
I have a dancing light.
a lamp?
Oh, I have torches and yeah.
I have dancing lights. Yeah, and yeah, fireball. Various means of creating light. Control flames.
Dancing light's probably going to be less destructive.
All right, let's do the dancing lights, and I am going to, yeah, I don't think Rawlish is going to take any of the gut gems because this thing might have been to the Shadowfell, and well, okay, sorry. Would Rawlish be able to tell it was Shadow? It's sorry. Let me rephrase. Rawlish thinks there's a possibility the gems and such may be cursed. Would I need to do anything to check?
Arcana.
Or like contaminated by the Shadowfell? Don't worry.
Arcana.
All right, Arcana check. Let's do it. Sorry, I thought you were saying for a second I can't. As in,
No.
yeah. All right, let's
check.
do. All right, I have a +10 for that, so. I'm a fucking wizard. I'm smart, boys. But I can still fuck it up.
Oh, you still did good.
That's a 17.
Okie dokie. So, yeah, I mean, you don't know you know enough about the Shadowfell to know that it's bad news that there's a similar realm where your character's from that is completely devoid of color or joy. The only emotion that anything feels in there is misery, despair, hopelessness, you know? Bad juju.
This is bad shit, boys and girls. I think it's an entire possibility, guys, before we start taking these gems, that there's there may possibly be problems with them. Like they may be contaminated or some such. I'm not sure we should touch them.
I don't really kind of check on the gems that I have to see if there's anything off with them.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm sorry if I sound paranoid, but
No, I mean it's pretty fair.
So, actually, can you do? Let's have a look at something. You did a history check on that. I'm going to turn that into an investigation check, if you don't mind, which basically just adds another 10. That's already a 30. Careful with your, superior dark vision, you can see these things very clearly. And even though the carapace and even the flesh of the worm has that shadowy smoke coming from it, the gemstones themselves don't. They don't seem to have that telltale shadowiness about them.
I guess fairy fire as well to, I guess, be like a light to show them. Like, I think these are good. They still have their color and they're not wisping shadow magic.
I'm guessing it's because the creature itself may have been influenced by another plane, but that which it ate has not had enough time to be influenced yet.
Yeah. But come to think of it, if there's like imagine like something connected to the Shadowfell around here, and there's like the portal to the abyss near town, something might be off here.
So you're worried about some shadowy influence on the town itself?
No, it's more like like a portal of the abyss just popped up in the underground. Now there's like a possible, like, not necessarily another portal, but just like something
You're talking about
connected
the
to a child
you're
has
talking-
also come up as well.
Yeah, you're talking about the demons that were released from captivity, yeah.
I don't know anything about portals to the abyss. I do know that these mountains can be dangerous at times. There's all kinds of dark creatures that wander, or there's all kinds of creatures that prefer the darkness that wander under all these mountains.
Yep. So,
Got gems.
you've got gems.
Any? I'm gonna look in the tunnel. Are there any metal veins?
Do a perception check. See if you can see any metal veins.
Oh, joy.
You find a little iron, copper, some traces of silver.
Nothing worth.
But
Nothing worth.
But the worm has excavated quite a large area. It'll be interesting to see what else you can excavate down here now that it's opened it up.
Indeed. Instead of trying to take pieces off the worm, can we just carry the worm out?
It's a little bit gargantuan.
I will drag it I will hook myself up like a mule and drag it if I have to.
All right. Well, you have a, let's see, your strength is 25. What's 25 times 15?
Why is my strength 20? Okay, never mind.
750? I think.
I don't know for sure.
It's 375. So, now how heavy is a gargantuan creature?
I have no idea.
Yep, I'm looking it up, seeing if I can. We got height. Where's weight? Creature size and space. That doesn't help me. I'm terrible at guessing, like, how heavy an object is.
What is it? It's a purple worm.
Purple worm, which is a, gargantuan creature. They are, if a purple worm halfway out of the ground would be 30 foot tall.
Okay, if it's a mature one, there's no way in flippin' hell we're moving this bastard.
That's what I'm thinking, but I was trying to.
Yeah, I just googled it. It's like a 40,000.
Yeah. They're like 5 feet wide, 80 feet long, and 40,000 pounds.
Yeah, you're not moving.
He's a chunky boy.
Yeah. But you can help move the plates, and the gems, and the poison sacks.
Yeah.
It's only 20. Oh, it's only 20 tons. Easy.
By the way, though, Anthony, my carrying capacity is actually double that.
Because barbarian?
Because of bear totem. Second thing, what is that thing called?
Okay, so it'd be 750. Still not enough.
Yeah. No, not enough. I'm just saying though, but yeah. Aspect of the beast barrier. Your carrying capacity, including maximum load, maximum lift is doubled, and you have advantage on strength checks made to push, pull, lift, or break objects.
Yes. Okie dokie. So, now the trick is to find your way out of this cavern back to the shaft in the roof of this cavern. There may be other ways in and out of it, but you don't know where they go to, or if they lead back to the surface.
I mean, have we got the diamonds we need, guys?
You've got a bag of holding full of gemstones, so very likely, yeah.
I can fly up and just take a rope and just...
Give it 4 hours and I can teleport.
Okay, if you can teleport, then you can help me hold on to the rope when we're up top.
Oh no, I mean I can teleport us back to the surface, back to the residence.
Oh, you have teleport.
Yes, I have
Nice.
teleport.
But he needs to short rest first, right? Well,
Yeah, well, I need a 4-hour rest because so I need a long rest.
Okay.
So that means taking a kip in this shadow worm's lair.
Or on the other hand, the shadow worm is dead and the kip is only 4 hours long.
What do you guys think?
I'm good with that.
Yeah. Teleport's more safe.
Okay. So who wants to take first watch while you take a long rest in the dark?
I'll take first watch.
Okay. I'll take second.
Makes sense. You also only need, well, actually, yeah, now that you're aware, you might actually need to sleep. But anyway, what do your dwarf eyes see, Windcloak, while you're...
Well, I guess we shall find out.
While the elves meditate and the Goliath sleeps.
I suppose we'll find out here in a second.
Nice.
Whatever there is to see.
As you're looking around, doing a perimeter search of the cavern, you find several tunnels leading outwards, all of which are bored out by the had been bored out by the purple worm. More gemstones are strewn everywhere on the ground. You even find a vein as well as some loose ore chunks of mithril.
I'm gonna, whatever room I have in my backpack, I'm going to load up with some of the loose mithril.
Okay.
Because I'm not worried about weight at the moment. Because gems are in the bag, and I'm a hefty dwarf.
You can carry quite a bit.
So can I.
Yep.
But nothing else, not even so much as a bug.
That kind of makes sense. That's a big thing, and if we just killed it, nothing's going to realize it's dead yet to encroach on its territory.
Mm-hmm. Not quite yet. All right. who would you wake to take the next watch? You said
Assume we
Gwyn volunteered, didn't she?
that I'm gonna wake Gwen up. Well, or break her out of her trance.
Mm-hmm. Gwendolyn,
Wait.
what you spot with your superior dark vision is your... $25? Yeah. You also find lots of loose gems and ores.
Pick up. This is mine.
I guess I pick up some loose gems and put that more in my bag.
No. The Rollish's 4-hour-long rest is finished, so they can take the next watch if
I'll
if you
nudge him
wish.
then.
Sorry?
If it's like if Rollish is done, then like I'll nudge him.
Okay.
Alright. So, do you need me to roll then?
Yeah.
What am I rolling?
Perception to see what you see while you're on watch.
A deception. Okay.
Perception.
Sorry. My mistake. Oh, that's a +7. That's nice. Oh, I'm a perceptive wizard.
Nice. Yes, you are indeed. Okay. So you also see the loose gemstones and the loose bits of ore and stuff like that, but you also get the impression you sense more than hear that someone's coming.
Well, I'm going to gather up a few little bits and pieces, and then I'm going to say, right, fuckers, let's go.
Something happening?
1 more minute.
Now,
Hold on. So doing so is going to cut Windcloak and Curie's sleep short. You okay with that?
well, I can teleport, so they can finish their sleep in a place of safety.
Okay.
So how much do I? So yeah. So I'm going to grab a few things, like not a lot, but a few bits and bobs.
Okay.
And then I'm going to wake everyone up and right. Let's get ready to beam the fuck up.
Excuse me, what?
We're leaving now.
Did you sense something?
Yes, my finely tuned spider senses are tingling. So we're leaving now.
But you're not a drider.
I am not, no. Perceptive of you to notice, but as I said, I am. I can hear movement. There are things coming. We need to be fucking off before the things that come to fight over the purple worm come and fight over the purple worm without us in the middle.
A well-equipped Dwarga and 8 of his cronies step into the cavern. One of them,
Fallen ones.
One of them looks upset, runs over to the purple worm, and he's saying something in the guttural tongue of the Dwarga at first, and then he
Right,
turns.
sorry.
In the guttural tongue of dwarves or undercommon?
The undercommon. But then he turns to you in dwarvish, recognizing that you are a dwarf, Windcloak, and says, "What did you do to my baby?"
Teleport.
Cleared it out of my mind.
Right, let's go. Is everyone up?
Yeah.
Because I'm okay. Hands, everyone, take my hands. We're teleporting. Let's go.
Roll the D100. If Windcloak's not willing, he doesn't have to go.
Right.
Has to be
I'd say I'm pretty familiar with it. I'd say I am pretty familiar with this place.
with
Or I'm very familiar with
where you're taking them to.
I'm taking them to the herbalism shop where we kind of, hang out for a bit
Yes.
with the creepy children.
Roll a D100.
Let's go.
41. Yeah, you're fine. You appear in the kitchen sort of hangout area of Kiori's herbalism shop.
Rich boys and girls. Sorry.
Windcloak has never seen this place before. And probably gets a little freaked out about the pale and dark-haired little girl that's completely unfazed by the party just appearing in the middle of the kitchen, whilst everybody else is recovering from, the panic of everybody showing up. So, go ahead, Relish.
Sorry, I just said something dumb in the chat.
That's all right.
Okay. If it hadn't have been for the fact that it had been 9-on-1, I would not have returned.
Well, we got what we came for. We did everything we needed to do. Yeah, we've achieved the objective. Good work, everyone. Thank you very much for your help, Windcloak. You were great.
Mm-hmm.
Love working with you. I mean, are you hanging around, or are you going back to your mine?
Well, I suppose I ought to hang around until you get your other friend back. Especially seeing as my bag has most of B gems.
Fair enough. Well, let's get to sharing our spoil and compensating and dividing up the loot appropriately.
As soon as I can work it, the ore I picked up, I'm keeping. That, and it was my mine that we got it from, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no worries.
If anybody wants to debate whether or not the purple worm lair under his mine is in fact part of his mine, you can, but
I don't feel like debating it. I mean, I'm never coming back there again. It was a lovely mine, don't get me wrong, but I mean, I've got other shit to do. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So yeah.
But, I mean, possession is 9/10 of the law, and he's got it. So
Well, technically, right now, anyway.
Anyway.
So you've got a small fortune in gemstones, including at least 5 diamonds that would be suitable for bringing Viola back. And the carapace from the shadow worm. If you want to do anything with that.
Can probably sell it for a good amount of money.
You can. You could also have it
Make something.
crafted into armor. Or are you talking about the purple one
Oh,
poison?
you're talking about the plates? Yeah, I want armor from them.
Mm-hmm. Your the venom sac that you got is also, doing the tenderly shadow smoke.
Someone will want it. Someone.
Do you want to test its properties?
Well, like make a poison with it.
I'll just see if it does anything differently from normal purple worm venom.
I can microscope it and see.
So, using your herbalism kit,
Yeah.
test its properties. Wisdom plus proficiency.
So D20 plus 9, 8.
I believe it's 10. Despite having the smoky appearance, which is still there even when the liquid is poured into a separate vial, it seems to do the exact same amount of harm as regular purple worm poison.
Can I study it further?
Sure,
Do another wisdom check?
go for it. Do
D20 plus 8.
this time make an investigation roll.
Investigation. That's not great for me.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 4.
Can I do the help action to help her?
Sure. What do you know much about? Yeah, actually, go for it. So with advantage. That's more like it. It appears to do necrotic damage instead of poison.
That's cool.
That's
So
fascinating.
does the same amount of damage, but it's necrotic instead of poison.
Yeah.
Which is nasty. Okay.
If you want, I can attempt to forge those those pieces of carapace into armor.
Want to let Windcloak fiddle with the purple worm chitin? With the shadow worm chitin?
Armor with the shadow worm chitin, because if it's chitin, it's not metal, so I can wear it.
You can wear it, yeah. Exactly, as long as you have some proficiency with it. Now let's see, you proficient with... Ooh, yeah, you can go all the way up to heavy.
Yeah.
So he could, with time and proficiency, and some good rolls, make you a set of plate armor made out of shadow worm.
Yes.
Want to give it a go, Windcloak?
Sure. I have smith's tools.
All right. So I'm thinking that would be intelligence plus proficiency.
That's horrible.
Although, screw it. Let's make it strength plus proficiency. Just raw power. Just pummel that freaking material into submission. That's more like it. Okay. So, you have your smoky black armor. Does anybody have identify?
1 sec. I'm not sure that I do. I should have. No, I do not. Sorry. It's a
Nope, your magic expert is still dead.
Well, I mean, while you're making the armor, the rest of the party could go off and take a couple of diamonds to the temple and restore Viola.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yes, Viola is alive again if you want her to be.
Sure. That'll work. However, she will not be doing much for 4 days.
Because she wants to recover. Fair. Okay.
Because of the
Restoration.
bring back from the dead thing.
Yes.
I guess we can ask Jenny if she has identified.
Ask Jenny. Yeah. Yeah.
I
The
mean,
little goth girl.
Yes.
I do believe she could cast spells. She's just not going to go adventuring because gods.
Yeah, she's a child, so.
No, V will not go adventuring until she's had 4 long rests and gets rid of the -4
Viola.
penalty to so much
Viola.
shit.
Yeah.
But spells are a different story. Like, she can do those from bed.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, there are a couple of spellcasters, including the little goth girl, that may be able to identify the. Once you return to the shop, of course, and the your plate armor has been fixed, been crafted. Do you want to have somebody identify it, or are you just going to put it on and see what happens? Curie.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, what'd you say?
Shadow and plate mail. Do you want to have it identified, or are you just going to put it on and see what happens?
Identified, please.
Okay. So the little girl tells you that once attuned to, the wearer will have resistance to necrotic damage, proficiency with stealth, which is actually double proficiency with stealth.
Stealth.
So, yeah, you'd also have an ability called Living Shadow, which would give you the resistance to damage that isn't force, psychic, or radiant, as long as you are in dim light or darkness.
Okay.
But you also have Shadow Stealth, which allows you to hide as a bonus action. And you have the downside of Sunlight Sensitivity, which would give you disadvantage on attack rolls and perception checks that rely on sight while in full sunlight.
Yeah, I'll just go for it.
You're gonna don the armor?
Yes.
Okay.
And make myself some goggles.
And make yourself some goggles. Well, it is full plate, so I mean, through the helm, you would have reduced vision anyway.
So would that counteract some light sensitivity?
If it's just a narrow slit, then yeah.
Yeah.
It would have a similar effect to the whalebone visors, sun visors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Eskimos.
Yeah. I don't think Eskimo is the politically correct, but yeah. Inuit.
Alaskan? Inuit.
Yeah. Alaskan Native sounds good too. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, you've got Shadow Armor, which also gives you an AC of 18, by the way.
A what of 18?
An armor class of 18.
Oh, nice.
Do you have a shield?
I don't know if you're on my character sheet there.
No, I'm not. Okay. Do you have a shield?
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay. You're using your splint mail at the moment.
Yeah.
but you've now got
Heavy metal.
heavy chitin. Shadow chitin plate armor. And I will make a note in your treasures. Of what it does. Okay. What is there anything else in particular you guys want to do during this downtime? That the armor's being made, that the gems are being brought to the temple, etc.
I would.
Guess. Oh, sorry. What were you saying, Relish?
I was going to go get my share of the gems, and everyone else's for that matter, if they wanted it, converted into currency. Currency for spending.
You'd buy the gems from them and give them gold.
I think he's trying to find
I mean, I'm trying to convert the gems from gems into money.
Okay. So you're going to take them to your usual contacts to sell them off?
Effectively, yeah.
Okay.
I was going to do something similar and just sort the gut gems that I have.
Are there any gems that you'd want to hold back or keep for crafting or spellcasting purposes?
I'm gonna keep some diamonds back because I have resurrection.
Good idea.
So we definitely hold on to diamonds, but also need to be careful when it comes to the life glass.
You haven't found any life glass.
Okay.
I think
I would like to make some money too.
I will keep back 2 diamonds for the purposes of resurrection spells at need, and everything else I will sell. Or everything else that is mine,
Everything
I will
else is your
sell,
property.
I should say.
Okay.
And for the sake of clarity, if people wish, I will take their share and convert that in the same trip if they'll let me, and if just so we get all taken care of at once. But that's only if people are willing.
Yeah, I'm happy for that.
Oh,
Okay.
that sounds a good idea.
All right. Can somebody roll me a d10?
Oh,
8. So that would be... So you each get the equivalent of 22,000 gold pieces in exchange for your gemstones.
How much?
22,000.
Oh, nice.
that's a bit.
I'm putting it on the character sheet for you since I'm already updating it.
Okay.
geez, that is a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I could fill my spell book with porn for that money.
So you're going to become a sex wizard, huh?
No, I'm not going to become a sex. That was just a joke. Cordelia is not in this campaign, fortunately for everyone involved. Right, but anyway, I think we can discuss what Rawlish is going to do with his money later, because it is coming up too late, and yeah.
And this is money to think about rather than just come up with an off-the-cuff idea for how I'm going to spend it.
You don't have to spend it immediately, particularly not all of it. But, yeah. So you would like to put a pin in it here?
Yes, please.
I don't know what everyone else wants to do. Well, I mean, I thought we were coming up to the regular ending time. Sorry.
Yeah, we do tend to end up wrapping it up early. Most of the other games I run go until midnight, but yes, we can wrap it up here. That's fine.
It's a good place to.
Well, considering I think
It's a good place to put a pin in it.
Yeah,
a couple
versus things.
to go back to sleeping.
Finish your long rests, do the activities that we've discussed, and we'll pick it up from there next time we play. I hope you guys listening at home have enjoyed listening in as much as we enjoyed playing. You are more than welcome to join the Games and Geekery Discord community. There is a link to that below, as well as other links where if you want to support us, gain access to homebrew stuff, or even join a game. And happy holidays, Christmas, etc. And